What is up, everyone? It's Alfred. I'm back with another video. This time we're just going to be playing 10NL just to keep it a little more casual. And last time I realized that the game sounds were a bit too loud, so I lowered it. Hopefully that's a bit better. But yeah, here, let's hop into it. I've been playing a lot actually the past few days, but before that I took a little break. Been doing a lot of study, especially on some spots. Mainly working on things like frequencies and like hand selection, range construction, etc. We'll defend the 3-4 suited. Not the best board for us. Ace isn't a good card either. Just gotta give up with the bottom of our range here. Haven't played this pool in a while. Especially since I've been grinding mostly 16NL on stars. So there's a lot of people I don't recognize. You always just range bet this board. Kind of forgot what sizing to use though. I think we can go for a big bet, especially out of position. On the turn we can just check. And we're gonna go for the cold 4 here. Kind of alarming bet here. 27 big blinds. Not sure how often we can fold though. And here I think we just gotta, with the 10s is a bit close. Oh, we just fold the queens now. Here's the nuts. I think we got stack off here. We see like ace king a lot, but he has aces. That sucks. Already down like a buy-in and a half. Interesting how he 4-bet jams aces there. I'd imagine he'd put that in his calling range. Just got to keep a mental note of that. I don't think I'm going to take much notes because I don't think I'm going to be grinding this pool much unless it's for videos. I think the queen's hand we could have folded on the turn. This one, I think we just got a 4-bet here. Not maybe going all in is a size. But yeah, this just seems really strong at this point. And of course we stack off here. The 10s is kind of close. I think based on the pool you can fold it. GTO wise, I think you just have to stack off there. Assuming he's like jamming his like ace queen, ace king, and have some like bluffs. But since he's jamming aces, like I don't think it's a call. We'll stack off here. Against this position right here, I'm pretty sure we just call under the gun versus, or big blind versus the middle position. Club. Ooh, almost. A little bit of a sweat for him. Now, in a sense, we do have more 8s here. I just think that when I check the flop, like, I'm kind of just capped, like, I'm very face up. I think I'm gonna make a thin value bet here. What am I trying to get called by, though? Maybe ace queen. Some ace jack suited. Don't think it's worth bluffing this at all. Even if we hit a 10, we're not happy. This guy just has so many ace X. Full to the pot size bet on the river. But yeah, like I had a pretty bad week where I lost like I think like 1,300 big blinds in a session. It wasn't the best, but yeah, over the next few days managed to do pretty well. I write more about that on my poker blog. Okay, let's see here. He's gonna bet half pot. We'll call, of course. We got to float with the tens. Pretty good card in the turn. We do have some merit to checking, but I think like he'll never be checking his overpairs here, especially since like the type of player that he is definitely won't be checking any overpairs. So I think it's just better to deny equity from like his ace king, ace queen, king queen, etc. Sorry about that. Gonna go for a small bet on this dry board. Should get folds a lot. We'll defend like most suited kings, if not all. That's just a good board for him. We do turn the backdoor flush. And I think like if we want to start bluffing, that would be a good time. Just trying to construct his checking range. I think we block like enough king queen. He calls, interesting. Blocking backdoor hearts is pretty bad. It's just gonna suck if we check here and he shows like pocket sixes. But like this is just such a bad combo to bluff. Queen jack, nice. Reasonable. Other hand, blind versus blind. You just bet small here. Should be overfolding. Doesn't take a lot to get him to fold there. On that board, particularly. This is close. Can't really remember if I'm supposed to call this. I think with the rake high, I think it's like maybe a 0 EV spot. Maybe it's okay to fold. And the unsuited 2-gapper. Especially against a player I don't really know. Delay c-bet here. We're still ahead of some flush draws. That might start betting here. King, queen, I mean not king, queen, like queen, 10, maybe some 8, 9, or some combo like that. Still think we're ahead of enough of his hands, so we'll defend. We'll mix a 4-bet with the ace queen every now and then. Now it's one of those times. Bro, just check, man. I think it's a jam. We fold. Not really worth stacking off with king, queen, ace, queen there. I'm actually considering a hero here. Like the backdoor spades miss. Will he be value betting a jack like this? It's a good value bet though. His kings. Pretty reasonable. I'm gonna fold here. Maybe I should just stop 4-betting. It doesn't seem like anybody has been 3-bet bluffing. What are we betting like sometimes? I think with the backdoor straight, I think it's better to just try to realize equity on later streets. He's gonna be betting half pot now. Like I think he's full of shit, but our hand doesn't really improve. We have a limp here. Not really sure if this is a good idea. 3-betting the ace jack. Against middle position, big 3-bet. Pot size 3-bet. I think we're just gonna fold the 6s. The old me would have called that. Start off with a small bet here. On this disconnected board. We block a lot of the continuing range too. I think that's a good card to keep bluffing on. Pick up some additional equity. We do block like a lot of queens here. There's a chance that we're good. It's not really worth it though. It's gotta play tight. I remember this guy. Just checking my notes. This guy's like a really big whale. I was hoping he would do some magic. Oops, that's my phone. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna call the king queen. Just gotta reply to a text message real quick. Pretty okay board. Not for me, like I meant like in a sense. Alright, he's gonna lead. We just fold. That's the lead. Against Sky Pilot. The most disgusting thing is we seeing a lead here. On this monotone board, I think we just gotta try to check it down. Jesus Christ, man. Of course, we're gonna take a really small sizing here. You could even check sometimes, but with the ace king, I think we just dominate a lot of aces. It's better to go for more value. It's like, you know, like that monotone board, the guy just snap bet as soon as I check. Generally what I see is like people just see monotone boards, and like as soon as you check, it's like they just start blasting off. That's why I like to trap like flushes sometimes. Doesn't always work out though. You can check how long I've been going for. 15 minutes. We'll go for another like 10 or so minutes. Maybe we'll have a big pot. Same reason as before, we dominate a lot of aces. No, maybe you can check back like your weaker aces. But generally, I think it's just bet, bet, bet. Interesting board here. We lock it up. We can go for a small bet here. Even like a check raise would be good, since we lock up the board so much. Interesting. As expected. Now we just go for a big bet. Big bet again. Hopefully he turns something like 5-4. If he raises me here, I'm just going to throw up in my mouth. Call with a 5-4, dude. At least you got one street out of him. Even against a min raise, like I just don't want to defend something this trash. But against like this weaker player, why not? Let's bet big with our blockers. I think we're value betting now. Yeah. Didn't think you'd have many jacks that get turned. Now here we can decide what to do here. I'm gonna bomb this turn. Just because this guy seems like he's a type to station. I think with our hand we can pot control. I'm just gonna rip it here. See what I mean? Monotone board, they're just like, let the bombs away, man. He's gonna station off a 10. Oops, bombs away, right? Like, I think my hand's pretty under rep here. We kind of have to call, even though I'm kind of uncomfortable with this big sizing. He's a straight. What is going on? You're just straight. That is okay. That makes sense. Maybe I should have bet the flop. Who knows? No, I don't think he's folding. yeah, I'm just gonna end this video now, and then I'm just gonna start another video actually. Generally, like, this is pretty marginal open. Opening a bunch of suited connectors under the gun is kind of like suicide. You just gotta kind of read the table though. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video now, and I'm just gonna make another video, a part 2.